Today I am watching Angel Season 1, Episode 15. Episode 14, we saw this young boy being possessed by a demon, or so we were led to believe, and then we find out he is in fact just horrible and tried to set his own house on fire, burned down his own family. We also learned a little bit more about Wesley's backstory, which was interesting, and it doesn't sound like him and his dad have the greatest relationship, and Angel and Cordelia were talking about Doyle again. I really enjoyed the episode, and I'm really enjoying the series so far, so thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Anna.
Master Liam?
Anna.
Not so much. Oh, Angel, this is early days. No. When he's the most horrible.
Off to church by now, repenting of his sins, and well he should.
Master Liam? Is that Angel's first name?
All night, is it? Drinking and whoring. Smell the stink of it on you.
Oh, he's not a vampire yet. Just out drinking.
We have one servant. Anyway,
Now the time to be correcting his grammar.
it's corrupted. But I find some forms of corruption are more pleasant.
Oh my.
Son, lay about in a scoundrel, and you'll never amount to anything more than that.
Oh my. Seems like Angel's father was quite disapproving of him as well. Oh! I'm always curious every time there's a flashback to Angel's origin, because there's so many years to pull from as well.
Well, I guess I can forget about reading him his rights.
Yeah, I think that time has passed.
It's,
I'm glad Kate is back in. She was in the last episode. Julie Benz is in this? Darla? What?
Although demons aren't technically otherworldly.
Now it's not the time. No, not helping.
Nah, not much to go on. Yeah. See if they came up with anything down there.
She's like, that's a great question. We didn't exactly leave on good terms. Seems to be a lot of father-child relationships in these past few episodes.
You look like you're doing okay. Let you get back to it.
You just came to check up on her, or what?
look, no offense, I think you're probably a pretty decent guy for, you know, what you are.
Thank you, I think.
Business, all right? We don't get personal. I'm not your girlfriend.
Nobody said you were, but they were like friends before, and they work well together. And she's like, can see that he's helping. Oh my, not here, seriously though. Bar fight, Angel. Oh my. Yes, it is Darla!
That wouldn't really be a problem for me, actually.
Smiling like a fool. It's bonked on the head.
I believe so. Would that be the demon you encountered this morning?
Yeah.
Yes! It looks like an old-timey zombie.
It's about that demon from this
Look,
morning.
if you insist on talking about this stuff...
Why is she so denying it? Like, I know it's weird, but she's seen enough of it at this point, I feel like. She shouldn't be denying it.
The evil thing wasn't an evil thing.
Well, it was an evil thing in terms of that word. It just wasn't an evil thing.
It's hard when you can't use the word demon.
No. Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, it was a non-violent demon, which is interesting concept.
There's nothing here. You're not evil thing. It was just evil. Okay? Now can't we just leave it at that?
She's like, I don't want to explore this. I don't even want to say the word demon. I want to pretend that this isn't happening, which is not going to go well.
You'll find most people require some period of adjustment after being confronted with the dark forces which surround us.
Yes, indeed.
I think.
Found it!
And Cordelia's got a saw. She's sawing off this demon. Oh my god. God, so juicy.
Daughter. Protect my daughter. From what?
From finding out the reason that you were there today wasn't because you cared about her.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be a very involved father.
As long as I live.
Is that Angel's little sister?
As you wish, Father. Always. Just as you wish.
It's a son I wished for.
Oh no, Papa.
And is that the only thing you can find in your heart for me now, Father?
Oh, he's like, don't you love me, Dad?
I was never in your way, boy.
His dad's kicking him out. Oh my gosh.
Caught in trouble! You're sure to find it!
Well, that might be true for a few hundred years.
Darling boy.
Yep, that's the night he meets Darla. And begins Angelus. Oh, just got into a fight with his dad, got kicked out of the house. And now he's a vampire.
So why the sudden urge to have lunch?
Ha ha ha! Bad segue.
There is.
All right, I'll let you and Manny catch up then.
And I thought I could spend a little time with my daughter.
Kate, like, poured her heart out to her dad, and he didn't care at all, so what's happening here?
You came all the way down here to talk about a guy you saw me out with once?
Because he's also following me now, and if he's a good PI, now I'm gonna be worried, because he knows something I don't want you to know.
Oh, then what's this all about?
Nothing. It's just,
All about the secrets, this guy.
It's synthetic, and it seems to contain properties not unlike street PCP.
Oh god, a demon on PCP? Yikes.
What would happen if this drug were given to an already powerful battle demon?
Let's not find out. She's sneaking in to see if they notice her. Move your entrails.
Not like in the movies, is it?
No, but fortunately I am. So it turns out...
This video camera, and she just took photos. She didn't even film him.
Mr. Lockley, we understand the extra lengths to which you've gone. Don't think we're not appreciative.
For auto parts? Come on. Yeah. What is Kate's dad up to? Very suspicious. Yeah, there he is. I love whenever we get, like, origin story for Angel and these flashbacks. He's like, I wish you were grave robbers now.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Say goodnight, buddy. Yep, he's hungry.
And he won. I thought I'd take advantage.
The whole town? Quite ambitious.
Security designed to attractively complement any room, home, or office TM.
Exactly, which means no lurky mini...
He just read trademark.
No, he wants you to stay here.
Hi.
Give me that.
The alarm should have gone off.
The list of those names you asked for. Passengers on the train?
Right.
He's like, I forgot I already did that.
I can't let myself ignore your instincts. If you think there's something more going on here, then there probably is.
Okay, she's starting to trust him again, which is good.
You sure about that?
Gotta face those demons sometime, right?
Literal demons, yes. Haha.
I hope he knows what he's doing.
Have a little faith, Wesley.
Door is open.
Ah, no, dang it. That's the opposite of what she wanted. This PCP demons. Oh my god, they're attacking from all fronts. Bonked him with the pot. Ooh. Throwing the book at him, literally.
Window is open.
Window is indeed open as he smashes the demon through it.
Where are you, Father? Cowering in their houses? Boarding up the windows?
He's like, you were dead, so what are you doing here? Oh no! He killed his sister?
An angel.
So that's how we got his name? Oh my god.
And I believed you. You said I'd never amount to anything.
It was very rude of you, yes.
You were wrong.
He's like, look at me now, Dad! Look at me now! I'm a vampire!
I have made something of myself. After all.
Very bizarre teenage rebellion. Oh god! He's killing his whole family. Oh, Angel. Oh my gosh. Bye, Dad.
Do it now.
Son, you really need to go.
Fight me in.
Oh, they're also vampires! No, 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 no!
Variance in his soul leaves his body. I'm through this door and I kill you both.
Oh my god, that's horrible! No! Angel's trapped. Oh god, no! Oh, this is horrible. Angel couldn't stop it. Oh my gosh, he's gonna feel bad about that for a very long time. Even though it's not his fault, there's this stupid rule that you can't go in. Oh my gosh.
Let me.
Oh!
He was involved in something, Kate. In something he couldn't have understood.
That was not the time. Yeah.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Oh, poor Kate. Oh, my heart. Things were just like barely getting okay with her and Angel. And then this happens. Oh my god.
And plan B is?
Do I really have to explain it to you, Wesley?
No.
No, I feel like you should understand at this point. Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm loading up with every weapon possible, so it's going to revenge mode big time. Poor Kate. And we know she lost her mom as well. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna make her want to fight evil even more? Like, if a vampire killed her dad, is she now going to go after demons and these evil things, as she calls them, more and more now because she has this vengeance against them? Like, it's personal for her now. She can't just ignore it.
But I do. I know.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Bullets don't work.
I know it won't kill you, but this will.
Oh, yeah, Kate, get him! Nice.
Scarier than it really is, maybe? Yeah, she knows.
Get him! Oh my gosh, I'm glad Angel showed up. Bonked him.
We walk out of here now, you don't lose your head.
I think he means that literally. Oh! Oh! That's fun. Shoop, shoop, shoop with the stakes. Oh, bonked him. See you later. Ha! The Decapitation Club. See ya. Oh my god, Kate. The trauma.
And you don't know anything about that.
He's like, I was human once. I wasn't born a vampire. Oh my gosh.
Now I've won.
It's like I did kill everybody in the village.
Yes?
But his defeat of you will last lifetimes.
That is very true. Yeah, the emotional scars of daddy issues.
You can't defeat me now.
Nor can he ever approve of you.
You're stuck. Yeah, always waiting.
Our hearts, even if they no longer beat. Simple death won't change that.
It's like, why didn't you tell me that before I killed my whole family? Oh my gosh.
Still so very young.
Did you ever find out how old Darla was? Christina Hendricks. I thought that girl in the bar looked familiar, but I couldn't place her name. Ah, man. So that was my first time watching Angel, season 1, episode 15. It was another good episode. I love anytime we get to learn more about Angel's backstory. Darla was in this episode, and I don't think we've seen her in Angel yet. I know she's been in a few episodes of Buffy, so it was interesting to see her in Angel. Obviously, her and Angel have a very strong, origin story together, so it was interesting to see that actress's name come up in the credits. We also learned that Angel's real name is in fact Liam, and the horrifying way that he came up with the name Angels when his sister, sees him at the door and invites him in, and she thinks he's an angel because he was dead and then he rose from the grave, and she's like, oh, you must be an angel, and that's just so horrifying. And it's just interesting to find out that that was the backstory behind his name, and that also his his actual name is in fact Liam. It was a heartbreaking episode for Kate and for Angel as well. I feel like that's Angel's worst nightmare, is to be stuck, helpless, not being able to help somebody that he cares about and to save them. And I don't think him and Kate's dad were particularly close, but he knew what this would do to Kate, obviously, and he wanted to help and tried his best to stop this from happening, but he just couldn't. It was so painful. And same when he saw Doyle was killed off, he couldn't do anything to save him, and even just that feeling of hopelessness, I feel like, is Angel's worst nightmare. And just witnessing that and seeing Kate's response, obviously obviously was just heartbreaking for Angel, and Kate and Angel were already on thin ice, and she was just coming to accept the fact that vampires were existing. She didn't even want to say the word demons. She's, these evil things, that they're trying to have this conversation without using the proper terms for things, which was confusing. And I feel like this will propel Kate's character into fully having to accept that vampires are real. We saw her go on that rampage and tries to kill everybody with bullets, which vampires don't usually work, maybe with silver bullets, but luckily she knows to stake them as well. And Angel showed up and they were able to take out those drug dealing demons, which is a horrifying premise that even exists. But I feel like now Kate has to face this reality. She can't put her head in the sand. She can't pretend that these things don't exist anymore. She can't just let Angel deal with it. Now she has this deep personal connection, obviously. We know Kate's mom passed away when she was young, so the fact that she just has her dad and now her dad was killed off by these vampires, I can't see her not being involved. I can't see her not wanting to try and hunt these demons and, fuel this vengeance towards them. As horrible as motivation as that would be for her to join back up with Angel and start working together more, I don't know what other route she would go. I can't see her just walking away from this, maybe, but she became a police officer because her dad was a police officer, and they didn't have the greatest relationship, and now that relationship is ended, unfortunately. And I feel like we've had a lot of father-child relationships in the past few episodes of Angel as well. And even when Angel kills his own dad and he's mad at his dad, he kicked him out of the house and he's like, you said I was good for nothing, I'll show you, this rebellious teenager. I don't remember how old Angel is when he became a vampire, maybe early 20s. I don't feel like he was that old, but seeing Angel's face when he realizes that he's killed his whole family and he can never get approval from his dad, and Darla's kind of this love that you had now is going to be with you for the rest of your life. Your dad's dead. He's not going to remember this, he's done. You are going to be carrying this weight around for the rest of your, immortal life, basically. And I think they're seeing Angel's face when he realized, that's a lot, that's a heavy thing to carry around, because he doesn't get a chance for redemption with his dad. Obviously, his dad would have passed away either way a long time ago, but he didn't get a chance to even, 10 years from then, 20 years from then, whatever it would have been, to go back and try and have a moment with his dad and trying to find peace and trying to find some sort of solace. But that's gone, and it was just that extra heart-wrenching that he did that to himself, and the fact that he killed literally his whole family. I mean, we know he did horrible things as Angelus, but that was just so cruel to see that as well. We do find out that Kate's dad was involved with these drug dealing demons, but he also didn't seem to be aware that they were doing that. He thought it was auto parts or something, and they were just exploiting it and paying him off, and it seemed like his motivation for doing it was the money. And he was like, oh, Kate will never have to do this because he's gonna set her up, basically. And to me, that meant financially, he was gonna make sure she was taken care of and that she wouldn't have to worry about this stuff. And even when Angel is trying to tell her her dad has just passed away, and he's like, oh, well, your dad was actually involved in this, I was like, not at the time at all. And maybe don't tell her, does she really need to know at this point? It's done. And obviously Kate also found out, went on this revenge streak anyway, but her dad meant so much to her, and it wasn't a perfect relationship, but to have her dad just have passed away and him being like, oh, well, your dad was also crooked, and it was just that is not great timing. Cordelia is setting up this alarm system, which obviously wasn't working, and we've heard mention of peaceful demons before, so it was interesting to have that back, and that a somewhat peaceful demon is now, attacking people. What would be motivating that? And we find out obviously the drugs were facilitating that, but I love that they incorporate peaceful demons and, all these demon variations, and it's not just a one-size-fits-all demon. It's varied species and characteristics, and it just makes it such a broad universe to explore. The makeup and the prosthetics of that head demon who was running this drug ring were terrifying, and I'm like, man, I remember why I didn't watch the show when it first came out, because it would have terrified me. It's still scary to watch now, but I would have had nightmares for sure about these demons and just the way the prosthetics and the makeup and everything. And again, it came out 20 years ago. It doesn't even look dated. It still looks decent, but it just is such a good job. And everybody's is slightly different. Like we've seen like the raised eyebrows before and those like deep ridges, but still a variation of that. So yeah, it's just really cool to see, and it would have all been done practically, which I love practical effects. And you know, that real, if you were interacting with that actor, that's what he would have looked like on set. It wasn't a golf ball or a green screen or anything like that. I don't know if Kate is going to blame Angel for her dad's death, what that looks like. Please no spoilers, but she was just saying how she was going to trust his instincts, and how, you know, she's like, you're a good PI, like you're good at your job. So even though she's struggling to accept what's out there, and it would be a lot to accept obviously, but she's like, I trust you, so if you say there's something out there, then I'll believe you, and let's go, you know, get these bad guys basically. And obviously who knows how she feels now, if she wants nothing to do with Angel. Obviously this is going to complicate whatever they had going on, but when Kate's like, I'm not your girlfriend, I was like, I didn't feel like that's where their relationship was going. Maybe it would have gotten there, but I feel like they were just really compatible working together, and I feel like that could have been enough. I don't know if that's what Angel was looking for. Maybe it was, but I don't know why she brought that up. We know her dad had been telling her, you know, you need to start dating, and then having her dad, you know, have all these questions about Angel, and basically the last conversation she had with her dad was about Angel, and he tells her, you know, you shouldn't be alone. We've seen Kate fight vampires before, and like I said, I'm very curious if she's going to start pursuing that specifically now, if she'll obviously still keep her role as a police officer, but if she'll start, you know, hunting the things off the books with Angel, what that's going to look like, because I feel like now, like I said, this is way too personal for her just to walk away. I feel like watching Kate's dad die, you know, by vampire attack for Angel is just going to add to his brooding. It's just going to add to that weight on his shoulders, add to this guilt he's going to carry around, and feeling responsible for letting this happen, even though he tried his best to save him and tried his best to stop it. And he says, like, as soon as this guy dies, I'm going to be in there and I'm going to kill you. And that's what we see happen. One of them did get away temporarily, but the fact that Angel is literally just stuck watching that, I can't imagine how agonizing that would be. And of course, Kate walks in, you know, right when it's too late and her dad has already passed away. And it was just such a heartbreaking scene. I feel like Angel has just gone through so much loss already, and this just adds to it. And obviously Kate is going to be dealing with this for a very long time. We saw Wesley performing these experiments, and he's taking apart this demon and is, you know, focusing more on the book side of things, which I feel like is his strong suit. Overall, it was a heartbreaking episode, but I enjoyed it. I love learning more about Angel's backstory, and anytime we get those flashbacks to, you know, Ireland, or different times from when he was Angelus, or different periods of time throughout his vampire history, because he has such a long history as well. And we didn't really know what his relationship with his dad was, so it was interesting to learn that. And we know Wesley didn't have a great relationship with his dad. We know Cordelia's dad went to prison. Kate's dad has just died. Even in the previous episode, you know, we had this dad trying to protect his kids, and I feel like Angel views, you know, Wesley and Cordelia as his family. Maybe not necessarily his children, but I feel like he views them as their family. So it's definitely played into the family dynamics the past few episodes. I hope we get to learn more about Angel's backstory. Like I said, there's so many years to pull from, and I think it just adds to his character altogether. And hope we learn more about Wesley's character as well, and some of his backstory. We hadn't seen Darla in a very long time, so it was definitely interesting to see her back in this. And I don't know what her role will be. We know she was killed off in Buffy, but it's interesting to see her in these flashbacks as well. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Now the time to be correcting his grammar. It looks like an old-timey zombie. It's hard when you can't use the word demon. Oh, just got into a fight with his dad. Got kicked out of the house. This video camera. And she just took photos. She didn't even film him. Window is indeed open as he smashes the demon through it. He's like, look at me now, Dad. Look at me now. I'm a vampire. Shoop, shoop, shoop. With the stakes.